What is up, guys? Happy December to ya. I apologize for my voice. I'm just getting over a cold, so my throat is still a little bit sore, and and yeah. So just sorry about the way I talk. I'm getting over a sickness. Sorry about that pause too. But yeah, I'm in my car, just filming. Ugh. And you can see the title of this video. Dating is hard, okay? It's hard. Now, this is going to be a good learning video, a good positive video. It's going to come from both sides. But, yeah, dating is hard. It is definitely not easy. If you've seen any of my past videos, you'll understand dating is not easy for me. But, yeah, I'm 25. I'm almost 26, but I'm 25, so I'm in my mid 20s. And it's just, I mean, dating is super fun. I love dating, but it's also super complicated as well. And I hope I'm talking loud enough for you guys to hear, because I understand I'm just recording on my phone, so the sound is probably going in and out. So forgive me for that. But yeah, um, especially dating in college can be hard, especially when you're my age. Like if you're a guy, well, it's hard for girls too. But for when you're my age, when you're 25, almost 26 years old, like it's hard to date because people that you want to go out with, like 19, 20-year-old girls, because you want to make the next step in dating. You want to take things seriously, but the person that you date that's like 19 or 20 years old will probably think completely different because they're still pretty young, and they just want to have fun with themselves. They just want to have fun, enjoy life, you know. So yeah, they just want to enjoy life at that age. You know. So they're not really looking to date. Well, some people are, but a lot of people, especially in college, are not really to try and find someone. And I feel like it's hard because it's like a 5, 6 year gap difference of the person I'm like person dating and me. It's like a 5 or 6 year difference. So that's a big difference. Yeah, that's over half a decade difference of year gap, and it's hard. And I feel like a lot of girls who are sorry, yep, like I said earlier, I'm getting over a sickness. It's not COVID, I promise. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but just like the more you get older, I feel like, and the longer you're single. I guess that's where I'm trying to get at. The older you get, and the longer you're single, the harder I think it is to date. I think it is for me anyway. I mean, people can think differently, but the longer you're single and the older you get, the harder it is to date. Because, like I said, people that are younger might not have the same thought process as you of dating, and you want to take things seriously. No games. I hate dating games, by the way. There's no reason to play games at all. There's no reason to. Um, I try not to play games, and I know sometimes I'm probably complicated too, just because my personality or whatever. But yeah, I'm over the game stage. I just like people got to stop being too picky as well with dating. They got to stop being too picky. 'Cause that's a big problem nowadays. Is that people, males and females, are too picky with one another. Oh, he's not cute. Swipe left. Just because of their looks. Yeah, looks are important, but over time, when you get older, looks are gonna go away and fade. They're gonna go away and fade for everybody, whether you like it or not. For myself, for everybody, you watching this, looks are gonna go away as you get older. So looks aren't everything. Personality comes first over looks. It does, and if you disagree with that, I don't know what's wrong with you, but probably some pervert or something if you disagree with that. But but yeah, I'm just kind of saying it how it is, saying it how I feel about dating, because dating's hard. It's hard. I've said that over and over again, but it is. Like, and like I know a lot of guys watching this, or people are probably saying, yeah, it's hard to approach the opposite sex when you don't know them. Like, it's hard to approach them for the first time. Well, it all comes down to how you're feeling. If you're feeling pretty good about yourself, if you're feeling pretty happy, it's easier to talk to random strangers. It's easier. I've been through that, and I've been through the other part too, where it's not easy talking to girls or whatever. So it all comes down to your attitude, pretty much. Your attitude. If you feel confident and if you feel happy about yourself, if life's going pretty good, it's easy to talk to literally anybody. Anybody that you don't even know. It's easier. Maybe not easy, but easier than if you're feeling insecure or, you know, uh, feeling down about yourself or like it's harder to approach and it gets more awkward if you approach someone and you don't really know what you're going to say when you're not feeling the best about yourself, and then the girl or guy or whoever is going to think, oh, this person's kind of boring and awkward, I don't want to talk to them, I don't want to give them my phone number, you know. So it all comes down to like your attitude. It all comes down to how you're feeling at first sight. Like, it's true. It's true. And I know a lot of you probably already know this already. But yeah, it all comes down to your attitude. Like, and if you just approach a girl that you don't even know, even if she has a boyfriend, like if you approach her in a happy tone, like you don't even have to overthink what you're saying. You don't even have to think what you're saying. You just talk, just have a conversation. Like, she's gonna think, wow, this guy's super fun to talk to. Yes, I have a boyfriend, but like, yeah, let's like get together, like with my boyfriend, like just hang out, play volleyball or something, like, you know, like something like that. They won't think you're that. They won't think you're a creep when you come off as yourself, you know. But like when you come off as like awkward or something like that, they're not gonna want to do anything with you. They're not gonna say that, but they're gonna think it. They're gonna think like, oh man, I don't. I'm gonna give this guy my number, maybe. Even if he's awkward, I'm gonna give him my number just to go away from him forever, and then I don't have to reply to him. Yep, that's the thing. Yep. And a lot of you might not know this, so I'm gonna still kind of keep this private. But over this last summer, I dated someone. Yes, I dated someone for like 2 months, just over 2 months this summer. I dated someone, and it was so much fun. It was the first time ever. I mean, we weren't in a relationship, but we were pretty close to being in a relationship. Like the closest you can be being in a relationship without being in a relationship, if that makes sense. And some of you might have been in situations like that. But like, it was super fun. We went on 8 dates. 8 dates together. 8 dates. By the way, this girl was always super busy too, so I appreciate her and the time that she gave me when she could have said no to go out with me on these 8 dates, and she even planned for one of them, which was super kind and nice of her. But our shortest date of these 8 dates was 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours was our shortest date. Every single one of our dates besides that, and that 3.5 hours was our last date, by the way. The most emotional one, too, by the way. But, um, yeah, all of our dates were at least like all day dates, and they weren't even planned that way. They just happened. It just happened, you know? It felt magical. It felt magical. I felt like that was the first time ever where, over this last summer, it was the first time ever where I knew what like a relationship felt like pretty much. And me and this girl had so much chemistry. We had great chemistry together. Like we what's the word? We bind so well together. We did. Like we laughed so much together. If any of you know me, like you know I love to laugh. Like we laughed so much together. We told stories that we weren't even afraid to tell each. Like looked at the stars. Like all these dates. Like of course, a couple of the events were planned, but the dates that were planned, they were only supposed to be like 2 hours, and we ended up liking each other's company, that the date went on like all day. Like some of our dates started like at 1 p.m. Didn't get over till like 11 or 11:30 p.m. that same day. Yeah, yeah, not even kidding. This girl was so cute too. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna say her name though. I'm not gonna say her name, but she was cute. But even more than that was her personality. Her personality was, it was so great, so great. I loved it. And now I know what I want in a girl now. I learned so much from this girl over the summer, over those 2 months. I learned so much from this girl that I know what I want in a girl. And I know what I want for myself as well. Like, I learned a lot about myself during those 2 months. And, excuse me, like, I learned a lot. A lot. Like, I've been up and down, over the last few years, but like, 2022, overall in 2022, this is the happiest I've been the whole year from January till now in December. This is the happiest I've been in my life this whole year. This whole calendar year has been the best year for me. And I'm so blessed about that. It's not just because of me dating this girl. I mean, that helps, but it's not just because of that. This is the happy, like, me and this girl started dating probably about mid-May, and she moved up north in Utah, up north, but she moved in mid-July, so we dated mid-May till mid-July, so 2 months. We talked about it, it was not it wasn't really it wasn't a breakup because we weren't a thing, but like, it was a good, like, break breakup, not break, you know what I mean. It was a good separation. Maybe that's the word. It was a good separation. It was a healthy one. It was not. I mean, it was sad, of course. Yeah, I cried, of course. Yeah, I did. But it was good. We left on good terms, and we text every once in a while, see how each other's doing. But yeah, yeah, it was great. Um, so definitely the greatest time of me, because before I dated this girl, the most dates I went on with one girl before this girl over the summer, the most dates I went on with one girl was 3 dates. 3 dates was the most dates I ever went on with one girl before I dated this girl over the summer. Like, that's that's kind of shocking, because I feel like I'm a good-looking guy. Like, I feel like I am a good-looking guy. Definitely not ugly. Definitely not. Um, but I just got, I've been on a few dates since I dated that girl over the summer. I've been on a few dates this semester of school. They've been fun dates. Pretty fun. I mean, I hesitated there, but they have been fun. Um, so just continue to keep my head up about dating. Continue to keep my head up, because it will come. I feel like it's super close. I feel like my time is super close of dating. Like, where I'll finally break through and, find my significant other. I feel like I'm getting close. I feel like it. I'm way happy about myself. Yes, sometimes people will call me names and stuff like that. You just gotta brush it to the side. It doesn't even matter what they think. It matters what I think about myself, not them. Because I'm the only one that can control my life, not them. But, yeah, amazing experience. Um, Dating can be hard. And another thing I want to say, maybe the final thing, dating apps. I made a YouTube video a couple months ago about dating apps and how I'm not really a fan of them. Well, yes, I'm back on dating apps now. I'm on Bumble, Tinder, and Mutual. Those 3 dating apps. You might have, if you're a girl, you might have already seen me. You might have already seen my profile swiping through me or whatever. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, I just don't get dating apps. Like, dating apps are just like a whole bunch of games, in my opinion. They're games. Because so many times. Oh, so I got a notification. So many times on dating apps, a girl will swipe up on me or match with me I'll message her, crickets, no reply. It's like, why did you swipe up on me in the first place if you're not even going to message me? You must have thought I was at least a little bit cute when you swiped up, right? You must have thought I was at least a little bit cute. I always message the girls that swipe up on me. I always message them. But probably over half the time, they don't message me back. It's like, what is it? Like, what am I doing? Am I doing something wrong? Like, what? I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. It's just a whole bunch of stupid dating games. Like, if you know me, I hate dating games. Like, there's no need for them. Dating games are only made for high school. For your high school years, that's when dating games are made. In college, dating games should not be made. They should not be made in college. Man, so many girls play dating games with me. That's the thing about the girl I dated over the summer. She did not play games, and I respected her so much for that. I think I even thanked her once. I'm like, on our third or fourth date or something. I'm like, I thank you so much for not playing dating games, and she thought that was super sweet. But yeah, just don't play dating games, girls. And it doesn't only go with girls; it goes with guys too. Guys and girls. Do not play dating games or you're never going to get a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Do not play dating games because it's not going to work. It never works. So don't play dating games. If you see someone you like, you go for it. Go for it. Don't play stupid dating games. Don't wait 2 days to reply. Every single person has a chance in 24 hours to reply to somebody. Within 1 day, you have a chance to reply to someone. Don't play dating games. If you don't, and I wish more girls would do this too. I mean, more guys probably should do it too, but especially girls. If you don't like the guy and you guys have been messaging each other, if you don't like him, just tell him you don't like, I'm not interested in you. Just tell him that. It's not going to hurt their, I mean, it might hurt a little bit, but I would very much appreciated it if a girl told me that they are not interested in me, so you can just move on and not bug that girl anymore that's not interested in me. You know? Just say it. It's not hard. Don't say, oh, I'm feeling sick. Oh, I can't go on this date with you because a family emergency came up. Because someone has COVID. Like, stop making excuses. Some of them might be real, but stop making excuses and just say, I'm not interested in you. And then you just move on to the next person until you find someone that's interested in you. It's not that hard to not play dating games. It's not. We live in 2022, almost 2023 now, and people still play dating games. There's so many people who are single right now because they play dating games. Stop playing dating games with yourself and move on with life. Or if you're on dating apps to play dating games, not date seriously, why do you have dating apps? Like, come on, why do you have dating apps if you're not taking dating seriously? You shouldn't even have a dating app. You're better off being single your whole life than playing dating games. Like, stop. Like, man, enough with the games. It doesn't have to be a game. That's the most part I get frustrated with dating. Sorry again about my voice. Probably sounds kind of funky because I have a cold, but it's not COVID though. I got tested for it, negative. But yeah, I hope I gave you guys some good advice today on dating. Dating is hard. I'm glad I got to share my experience with you guys from my great dating experience over the summer. Yeah, just don't play dating games, okay? Move on from the stupid dating games. Like, come on. A lot of people need to watch this video. Yeah, just don't play dating games. Like, if you like someone, message them, go on a date with them. You can't just say you're not interested before you don't even meet the person. Like, you gotta go on at least, like, girls, you gotta go on at least one date with a guy and see if you could see maybe a potential future with them or not, or just see if they're funny, because you can't tell really who they are online until you meet them in person, face to face in person. So, like, at least give them one chance And guys too, at least give a girl one chance if they're being, and no ghosting too. Ghosting is a dating game. Don't ghost. Like what if you guys were talking in person and then like no response from the other person? Like that's just weird, right? Like don't ghost. Like oh, like at least give them a chance. Because you put yourself in that situation, right? You put yourself in that situation to have a potential date happen, right? You put yourself in that situation, either a girl or a guy puts themselves in that situation to potentially go on a date. So that's your fault. If you ghosted someone, that's your fault for even swiping up on them or whatever in the first place. That's your fault because you swiped up on them. Like, your fault. If you didn't swipe up on them, that ghosting or whatever never would have happened to that person. So it's your fault. You always got to give them at least one chance. Give them at least one date to fill it out, fill it out, see how they are, and go from there. If you don't like them, just say on the date at the end of it, yeah, I don't really see this going anywhere or anything like that, or text them that after the date. Yeah, you might feel bad, but it's the right thing to do. That's what I would do. If I wasn't interested in a girl, I would text her that or tell her that at the end of the date. Like, thank you so much for your time. It was great. Had a fun time tonight, but I'm just letting you know I'm not physically attractive to you. There you go. And a lot of times too, you might not be physically attractive at first to someone, and then that attraction comes later as you keep hanging out with friends or whatever, same friend group, and then attraction comes through that way. Then you guys like each other maybe 6 months down the road or something like that. Sometimes dating does take time, and I know some people that are married didn't like each other at first; they were just friends, and then over time they liked each other. So that can happen too. But yeah, just don't be a creep either. Don't be a creep. It's never good to be a creep. Um, yeah. Hope I gave you guys some good dating advice. Dating is hard. Yes, I know. But it could also be worth it. It's just like one final thing, and then I'll end the video. This video's already been over 20 minutes. But I kind of told my family over the summer, dating is like baseball, for example. Like it's so hard to hit a home run in baseball. It's so you strike out more in baseball than you do anything else in baseball. It's just like a girl. You're always going to strike out more with girls than you'll get yeses. Like winning the World Series is like finally getting married to that girl. That's what it's like. Hitting a home run is like finally getting a girlfriend or whatever, or dating someone. I got a home run over the summer dating that one girl for a couple months. It was great. I still have respect for her. We're still friends. We're still friends. We still text each other every now and then. But like dating is a lot like baseball. If you put it in the stats, like batting 300, it's like you swipe up on 100 girls. Maybe you'll be lucky to have 30 girls swipe up on you. That's a 300 batting average. So just want to throw that out there too, because that's important. I think sometimes that's how I view dating apps. You swipe up on girls. Most of them are not going to swipe up on you back, or some of them will swipe up on you, but not all of them. Probably about half the girls that swipe up on you will not message you, and I don't know why. Maybe they want side guys or something. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look at my other videos if you're interested, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and happy holidays, everybody. And anyone out there that's having success dating, great job. Me and my cousin always go around and have fun with couples. We always say power couple. Super fun. Um, like I have so much respect now for couples. So much respect now for couples because I'm like, congratulations, guys. You guys made it work. You guys didn't play the dating games. You made it work. Maybe they did play dating games, but they still managed to make it work. Congratulations, couple. Congratulations, married couples, for making it work and sticking it out through thick and thin. Congratulations. I'm so happy for those couples out there that are either dating as couples or married. Like, congratulations. You guys made it work. and I'm happy for you guys. I used to not view couples like that because I used to be jealous, especially before I dated this girl over the summer. I used to be kind of jealous of couples. I have so much respect for couples now because I kind of experienced that over the summer. But yep, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe, share it with your friends. It's super important information about dating. So hope you guys could hear this video okay too. Sorry about my voice again. Please subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.